Hi Abhishek. So, can you introduce yourself?
Okay, Pritham. So my name is Abhishek and I hold a bachelor's degree in computer application. And from the last 5 months, I am with Masai, where I am improving and refining my technical skills. And some of my skills include Python basics, Python libraries like Matplotlib, Pandas, NumPy, SkyPy, Plotly, etc. And right now I am Unit 3, where I am also learning SQL and Power BI. And I have also completed one project using Streamlit, and that was a group project, and that showcased my abilities in data visualization and analysis. And apart from that, if I talk about my hobbies, then investing in Indian stock market is something which I really like. And yes, that's a short introduction about myself.
Okay, okay, Abhishek is great. So, can we move on to the question Q&A part?
Yeah, sure.
So, okay, your first question is, what is the scope of the project and why did you choose it?
Okay, so the scope of this project is to analyze healthcare data related to stroke patients to identify key risk factors and trends associated with stroke occurrences. The data set includes demographic and health related features such as age, gender, hypertension, heart disease, BMI, smoking status, and more. The goal is to drive actionable insights that can help in understanding the primary key contributors to stroke risk and potentially aid in preventive healthcare strategies. I choose this project because stroke is a leading cause of death, and worldwide it is uh, leading cause, and understanding its risk factor is crucial for public health. By analyzing this data set, I aimed to uncover patterns and correlations that could inform better healthcare decisions and policies. Additionally, working with healthcare data provided an opportunity to apply data analysis and visualization techniques to a real world problem, making a project both challenging and impactful.
Okay, and your second question is, can you walk me through the most challenging technical problem you encountered and how you solved it?
Okay, so one of the most challenging technical problem I have encountered was handling missing and inconsistent data in a data set. For example, some columns like BMI had missing values and the age column had inconsistent value like zero point 0.4 and zero point 0.6, and age must be in integer, right? These issues pose significant challenges because missing or inconsistent data can lead to inaccurate analysis and misleading insights. So, to resolve this, I first performed a thorough data cleaning process. For the BMI column, I checked the skewness and found that the skewness is very high, and that's why I replaced with the median. And I decided to replace missing BMI values with the median as the data was skewness, as I told you. This approach ensured that the imputed values were more representative of the data set. Apart from that, for the age column, I noticed that some values were in float, as I already mentioned. Upon further inspection, I found that these values were duplicated, and none of them were associated with the stroke occurrences. So to address this, I converted the age column into integer and removed those values which are lesser than 1 because they are not having stroke, and their values are also duplicated. So I removed all of them. And this is about the age column. And one more technical challenge that I faced is integration of a Jupyter notebook with SQL and the SQL database with Power BI. Initially, I struggled with connecting these tools seamlessly. However, after attending an IS session, I learned how to establish these connections effectively. For Jupyter Notebook, I use a library like SQL Alchemy and PyODBC to connect to the SQL database. For Power BI, I configured the SQL database connection and imported the cleaned data set that I cleaned earlier. And that's how I am able to get all these technical problems done away.
Yeah. So your third question is, what specific technologies did you use and why did you choose them for this project?
Okay, so for this project, there are three main technologies, Python, SQL, and Power BI. And I use Python because it's a versatile programming language with powerful libraries for data manipulation and visualization. The libraries includes pandas. This help in my data cleaning and uh, yes, basically the data clean part. And to for visualization part, I use Matplotlib and Seaborn. And I performed exploratory data analysis also with help of these two libraries. And then I moved with the cleaned data to MySQL to store and query the cleaned data. SQL is highly efficient for handling structured data, and I used it to perform complex queries such as aggregating stroke rate by age groups or calculating average BMI for different smoking statuses. It is helpful to group different features together to find related trends. By integrating the dataset into a relational database, I made it easier to manage and query large dataset which streamlined my analysis process. And after done with the SQL part, then I moved on to Power BI to create interactive dashboards. And in that also, I used Power BI for interactive, you can say, visualization. And these technologies complemented each other perfectly and provided me with a comprehensive toolkit for data analysis, store, and visualization. By combining Python for analysis, SQL for data management, and Power BI for visualization, I was able to deliver a well-rounded and impactful project.
Okay. Your question number 4 is, can you explain a situation where you had to make a crucial decision that impacted the project direction?
Yes, for sure. One critical decision I made was to handle the unknown category in the smoking status feature. Initially, I considered dropping all rows with unknown values as they accounted for a significant portion of the dataset. However, this would have resulted in a loss of valuable data and potentially biased the analysis. Instead, I decided to retain the unknown category and treat it as a separate group in my analysis. So this allowed me to compare stroke rates among known smoking statuses that are present, like smokes, those who smokes, those who formerly smoked, and those who never smoked, while still accounting for unknown cases. This decision ensures that the analysis remained comprehensive and unbiased, even though it added complexity to the interpretation of results. This experience taught me that importance of carefully considering the trade-offs between data completeness and analysis accuracy, especially when dealing with real-world data set.
Okay. Your question 5 is, can you explain the architecture of your project? Why was it designed this way?
Okay, so as I already mentioned earlier also, there are three things that I have used in that. The first is for exploratory data analysis, I use Jupyter Notebook. Then after that, I used SQL database for data management. And after that, I used Power BI to make visualization and more interactive visualization. Finally, that's all sum up to the architecture of the project.
Okay. And your last question is, what would you do differently if you were to start this project over again?
Okay, so if I were to start this project over, I would focus more on feature engineering and advanced modeling techniques. While the current analysis provides valuable insights into stroke risk factors, incorporating machine learning models, example, logistic regression, decision trees, or random tree forest, could help predict stroke occurrences based on the available features. This would add a predictive dimension to the project, making it even more impactful. And however, I have not studied the prediction models in detail yet, as they are part of the next unit in my learning journey. But I'm excited to explore these options as well. And additionally, I would explore more advanced visualization techniques which are available in Power BI. So, yes, if I get the opportunity to work on that same project, then these are the things that I really try to work again.
Okay, Abhishek, it's great. So thank you for your time.